Time! And this time for a pre-workout review from the underground. People, say hello to my extremely little friend, Firestorm pre-workout. Yeah, people, if this looks like it was done or made in a garage somewhere in Jersey, I guess it was, or Texas. People, I'm going to take you through the label. This thing has all kinds of stuff the FDA doesn't like on label. But then I'm actually going to share with you my personal experience using this one. Man, this today was my probably 5th or 6th time with this beast. And then I'm going to map this shit for you with minimal yappage involved and tell you where it fits, if it fits in your Stim junkie journey. All I'm going to ask in return is that you hit that like button. Okay, people, so yeah, we're here in the dungeons of New Jersey, and this is actually very fitting of this thing from global supremacy. Yeah, global supremacy. The people here that made Firestorm pre-workout are not going to be just okay with local supremacy. They're going, or even national, or even statewide or national. They're going for global, people. Global. Yeah, anyway, Firestorm pre-workout, this thing has been around for I don't know how long, because there's been rumors, people have been asking me to review this. This is definitely one of these underground type looking pre-workouts, you know, like the design was done on Canva in a good day, but maybe Microsoft Paint by some 16-year-old girl on Fiverr. Yeah, but it's one of those. It's Firestorm, extreme energy, intense focus, rapid power, performance, whatever. Listen, people, underground. I actually don't even know which company this one is. It's very funky, you know, it's one of these, I feel like it's one of these companies that has a bunch of stuff going on with sub-brands, with different names. Dude, this industry is so full of stuff that would be insane in any other country. God bless America, the land of the free. You can do shit like that. Probably could be dangerous at some point, but I don't know. If you died, by the way, comment below from anything like this shit. Anyway, people, listen, this one is one of these underground pre-workouts, and I'm gonna take you through the label. And even though, chill the fuck down. Labels are just labels. You never know what this thing actually has in it, even though it says some stuff on label. But this one definitely on paper has shit that the FDA is not gonna like. Let's take a minute, by the way, to say fuck you, FDA, for caring about DMAA, DMHA, all this type of bullshit. Listen, seriously, priorities. Okay, people, listen, 30 servings, 30, yeah. 10.6 grams, no, 10 grams, 10 grams. So that means that you're not gonna have a lot of these ingredients that have a lot of volume, mostly pump formula type stuff, right out of the gate. Now, I'm gonna read this one for you. If it's gonna look like I'm reading this for the first time, it's because I'm reading it for the first time in details, but we're gonna go real quick. Beta-alanine at 3 grams, so for the tingling, if you do not like the tingling, get the fuck off my channel. L-citrulline at 2 grams, L-citrulline malate at 2 grams. So that's like on the lower end for pump perspective. L-arginine, another pump formula, and acetyl-tyrosine for focus, glycerol, 500 milligrams for pumps also, taurine, 350 milligrams. These are all funky amounts, by the way, but labels are just labels. I'm just reading this for you because some of you guys get excited by labels. Sometimes people tell me, oh, no, listen, if it doesn't have the MAA, it's not a good pre-workout. Fuck you. You can write whatever you want on a label. It's just, you guys are so stupid sometimes. Most of you are geniuses though. Don't get insulted. Most of you are geniuses. Some of you though are very stupid. Statistically. Okay, people, listen. Caffeine at 350 milligrams, so not a lot of caffeine. But then you have DMHA at 120 milligrams, and on paper, people, DMAA 50 milligrams. Literally says DMAA, you know, not 1,3, not geranium, whatever. DMAA, yeah. Now, you never know, really. It's really hard to find DMAA. I don't know if people actually have DMAA, but on paper, this is a DMHA plus DMAA combination. I'm going to talk about the experience in like a second. I'm going to go really fast here. But so this is what you should care about. Green tea, synephrine, hordenine. These are all sort of energy components that are supposed to add to the experience. L-theanine, 20 milligram, really funky, man. The ingredient quantities here are really strange, black pepper, and NMT for 5 milligrams. This is so strange. Naringin at 5 milligrams and yohimbine HCl at 2.5 milligrams. Okay, listen people, theoretically on paper, no alpha-O. I'm going to talk about the experience in a second. This label is obviously clearly they almost went full retard on this label. The quantities here do not make any sense. Sometimes when you look at these labels, the only thing you can understand is if the people that put it together, beyond the design, which is clearly just tells you how serious these people are, is do they actually understand formulation? This label is very funky. But you know what? Labels are just fucking label. You never know, so we're gonna go into the experience. Like I said, with minimal yappage, this is clearly underground. By the way, I'm interested now to think about, like, some of these people actually go with the underground look on paper, so it could look underground. They actually have like an amazing budget and maybe like an amazing designer, but they tell him, hey, make this look like it was done in a dungeon, in a bathtub. I don't know, that's actually smart. Smart. Okay, people, listen to this. Let's get into the actual experience, because obviously this thing is on paper, on label, sounds very underground. Okay, people, listen, let's start with the flavor. The flavor I have here is grapefruit splash. Listen, it has an aftertaste. I would say the offensiveness level, let's say between 0 being like, oh my God, this is so good, I want to drink it all day, and 10, I rather die than drink it. The offensive level of the aftertaste is like 7, okay? 7.1 maybe even, because round numbers, round scores are rookie scores. Yeah, 7.1 offensiveness. It's like, chew a gum. Listen, seriously, you're gonna put this shit that someone in his bathtub did and you're gonna care about flavor? Fuck you, shame of you. Shame on you. Your mother would be ashamed of you. By the way, this is the time you call your mother. Anyway, people, listen. 30 servings, by the way, we need to talk about that. That's amazing from a value for money perspective. You don't see a lot of 30 servings pre-workouts. Okay, people. Let's get into the actual experience, because this is what matters. Now, this feels very different from the label in a couple of aspects, and actually feels like maybe the label in a couple of other aspects, but let me tell you people, this shit smacks. And when I say smacks, I'm talking boom, boom, boom. Yeah, and it smacks for a long time. Yeah, man, I'm like probably 5 hours after using this one, after taking it, not using it, but taking it. Man, I still feel it. My balls still hurt. Yeah, my balls still hurt from this one. This one is not for the faint of heart. Some of you little girls might want to try less than full scoop at the beginning. I didn't try full. I know this is the full scoop channel. So maybe your sister on your OnlyFans page will review less than full scoop, but you might want to actually try it because this shit smacks. Now let me describe the smacking for you, because there's different types of smacking. So listen, this is, first, it probably has a lot of niacin, because I'm super sensitive to niacin. So you know niacin, where you get this almost like heat flashes, like that itchy. For me, I felt it very much so on the first 3 times I use it, but then your body just gets used to it. So it's like very intense tingling. It's like tingling on steroids. So just that you know, expect that one. If you're sensitive, just know it's coming. It's gonna be there for like maybe 10, 15 minutes and then it's gonna go away. Listen, from an energy perspective, this thing has like 3 stages. Stage number 1, the energy comes in with mega fucking focus. Now, after like 30 minutes, the mood elevation comes in, but this one is aggressive. Man, if you like aggressive mood elevation, you know, aggressiveness, real aggressiveness pre-workout, dude, this is aggressive, because this shit gets you. You do not want to call a friend, you do not want to call your mom, you do not want to talk with your wife 30 minutes into this shit. This will turn you into aggressive motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Listen, please comment below also after you watch this review, and if you got a chance to try this, if you talked with your wife and is she okay. Please comment below, or have your wife comment below. How did you treat her? Because this shit will turn you very aggressive. Yeah. So, you know, this is not the mood, like if this was a dance, this was not gonna be like, you know, EDM dance. This is trash metal dance, man. This is very aggressive. So aggressive mood elevation, if you like the aggression piece, and it actually comes on top of the focus. So the focus stays, actually the focus stays for probably like 5 hours. Like I'm saying, I'm still super fucking dialed in. Very certain. I mean, this is, I want to say this is not smash AMF focus, but this is not very far from it. I would say this is like 0.8 smash AMF focus. Man, very, very intense. And the aggression, oh mama. This almost feels like it has alpha yo. I don't know, maybe it's the Yohimbin here is just very high purity, or maybe these motherfuckers just put shit here that's not on label, which is, man, I wouldn't be surprised. But there is a feeling of alpha yo. So, but this is strange because it's not the alpha yo that gets your heart rate going up and you're losing your breath and shit like that, not survival mode. This is the type of alpha yo post-workout, right? Like I'm very sensitive to alpha yo in large quantities in the sense my balls hurt post-workout. My balls hurt post-workout, right? At least for the first 2-3 times. Now, I've used this 5 times. This has been a very consistent experience, both on the focus piece and the mood elevation, or actually the aggressive. I don't want to say mood elevation. Mood elevation, it almost sounds like you're happy. You're not going to be happy. You're going to be aggressive. You're going to hit the weights. You're going to hit them harder. You're going to punish them. You're going to punish these motherfuckers. Yeah, listen, people, I don't know what's in it. I don't fuck this label. I mean, like I said, bathtub type level shit. But aggressive, very aggressive, focused energy for like hours on top of hours. By the way, appetite suppression, motherfucker. So there's something here. Maybe it's a DMHA, maybe it's a DMAA. Usually that's what gets me on the appetite suppression train. Very intense appetite suppression. 5 hours. I worked out 5 hours ago. I don't want to eat. Like I'm going to eat something now just because I need to. But I do not feel like eating. So this bitch, man. Pumps, by the way, nothing very fancy, so you can add some unflavored pump formula to this. Just if you care about pumps are vanity anyway, but I'm telling you, this shit smacks. If you like Stim Junkie, this is Stim Junkie, people. From the dungeons of either Texas or New Jersey somewhere. Listen, people. This is what to expect from Firestorm. By the way, does it have DMAA? Some of you are, I don't know, right? It's very hard to know. You never know how this thing feels. Feels very intense, exactly like I just described. If you like what I just described and you want to give it a shot, I'm going to link below to the page on Fitness News. You can find deals, coupons, save some money while supporting the channel. This is it, people. Enough with the yapping. Let's go.